Hey guys, I want to come on. I want to just take a couple of minutes to let you know that you are closer than you think. You are closer than you think. What I want you to make sure not to do is don't quit. Don't give up. I know that sometimes you can't see the finish line because you're still doing the race or you're still running the race, but I want you to not quit. Because it's at that moment when everything seems like it's as heavy, it's like it's not going to happen, that you can't see it happening. That's when God shows up. And he doesn't show up in a little way. He shows up in a huge way. So I don't want you to forfeit the promises of God because it don't look that way, or it may not be working out the way you think it should work out, but it's definitely working out the way God said wants it to work out. So what I need you to do is take a step. Do something. Do what is in your vicinity or in your power to do. Do it with your all, like you know that if I complete this, then doors of opportunity are going to open up. Because guess what? They are. It's like you take one step, two step, but at the third step, that's the opening. That's the ceiling. That's the glass door. That's the breakthrough. But if you don't take the steps, the process, if you don't keep moving, then how will you ever get to that place? Look, I want to see you all at the top. And the only way we all going to get to the top is that we gotta keep going. And you can do it. I say it all the time because I mean it. You can do it. Anything in your mind was placed there by God. You hear me? By God. And by God, you shall make it happen. So I want you to just decide today that I'm going to start again. Start again. I feel like I keep saying this, start again. I know, because I stop, I start, I stop, I start. It's called faith. Faith is even when you don't see it, that you believe it, that you speak it, that you do what it takes to get it done. Because guess what? Guess what? God will honor your faith. He will. He will. He'll blow your mind, because he is absolutely blowing my mind. So this is what I want you to do. You're too legit to quit. Y'all know I'm corny, but you are too legit. You are too legitimately his child to quit on any promise that he gave you. He is not your natural father. He is our holy Father in heaven. He is the King of kings, the Lord of lords. And guess what? If he says it, by golly, it shall happen. But he's no respecter of your time. No. He is not even bound by time. But there is a specific moment that he has for something to happen in your life. And guess what? It's not just about you. It's about all of those people that are assigned and attached to you. So, take a step. Do something. Create the plan. Write the book. Do the screenplay. Open a nonprofit, start the business, create the new model. Even in a pandemic, you can still thrive. Matter of fact, most amazing companies come out of times like this. I'll see you at the top. I'll see you at the top. God has some big plans for his children. There are people out here, and I'm almost done. There are people out here who are looking for the good news. And the good news is you got it. You know, before they'll believe anyone to open up to them about who God is, because they know you and they see God moving in your life. Well, they see things happening in your life, and it's your responsibility to say, you know what, hey, look, I did the work, I did this, but God put his super on my natural, and that's how we got here. Okay, I can't even take the full credit, but it did require me to do something. It wasn't like God came down and had this wine. He is not a magician. He is not Santa Claus, and he is not all these fake things. He is real. He is real. And in our lives, we make what God does tangible. Because when people know you, I remember in the church one day, a lady was like, well, God did this for her. And I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know her. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if she stood up just because she wanted some attention. This is how my mind works. I don't know if your mind works like that, but that's how my mind works. So I'm like, okay, I just can't verify that what she said is true. But when I've seen people that I knew that has changed from one thing to another, and I've seen, God just come in and do something different. And I've seen the dreams, or I heard them say things that God promised them, and then bam, years later, they're walking in their promises. Yeah, that's who you are to people. You are the real promise of God that they can see, and then they can believe, and then they can have faith for what God has for them. I'm done. Just do it.